You may want to set an intention to bring yourself into that gold state. So maybe you want to bring in more gratitude. So say something like, I will be thankful for all that I am and all that I'm given. So something like that. So you create this intention from whatever state you might have been in. For example, for kindness, I will be kind to everyone and everything is a good intention. Another one is hope. I will keep a positive attitude. Confidence, I will acknowledge my strengths. And for joy, I will smile and live my day playfully and with curiosity. So you see how your state of mind you need to bring into that more sophic, more gold zone state. You can make an intention for yourself to bring that in. All right, so now we're going to sit nice and tall, feet grounded to the floor, and then take your hand to your, even like not where your belly button, even below your belly button. So we'll sit nice and tall. And as you inhale, think of inhaling and lifting this part of your body. So from like your tailbone to your hand on your belly. So inhale. And now keep that lift. Now move your hand to your mid, just below your breast. And now inhale again. Good. And now move your hand to your heart and inhale once more. Even taller, straight spine. Lift your head up higher. And just feel the strength in your back. Just by intentionally pulling up, you should feel a nice little tug in your back. And now just take a couple breaths with that straight, long spine. Good. Now release your hand from your chest and take both hands to your knees. We're going to tuck the belly in, squeezing in chin to chest for cat pose. Round your spine and drop your chin towards your chest. And if you want to keep your eyes open, you can. If you want to close them here, go ahead and close them. And now as you breathe, think about the length in the spine, just like we did with our hands, drawing up our chest. So think low back, inhale. Exhale, but keep the stretch. Now inhale again, think mid back. Exhale. Now think from the low to the mid, all the way up to the back of your neck. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. We're going to slide our hands back and forth, kind of warming up because it is cold this morning. So take your hands to your legs and just kind of shimmy your shoulders, one forward, one back, creating just a little bit of heat. And if you're feeling lethargic, they do say to smile. So I'm all about that. So if you're feeling droopy today, smile throughout your practice. That'll kind of enliven your spirit, make you feel good. And you can go as slow or as fast as it feels right to you today. So if you want to go slow, you can go slow. If you want to speed it up, just speed it up. If you're feeling like lethargic and not wanting to move, I do encourage you to go faster. If you're feeling hyperactive, go slower. So you're cultivating the opposite to bring you in balance. And just shimmy, one shoulder forward, one shoulder back. And now when you feel like your hands are starting to tingle and they're a little bit warm, we're going to take our hands over our eyes. Hopefully your hands are clean and just cup them. You don't actually have to touch the palm of your hands to your eyes. You're just going to feel the heat generated from your palms resting over your eyes. And close your eyes here. Sit nice and tall. Maybe feel the tingling in your fingers and your palms and the warmth coming from your hands. So as we move, we create tapas, we create energy in our bodies. That energy creates a little fire, and movement and breath stokes the fire. Think of how a fire works. If you add more oxygen to a fire, it gets bigger. Sometimes we want to make our fire bigger if we're cold and if we're lethargic, but sometimes if we get too much fire, we want to like not do so much. All right, release your hands out to the side, stretch out. Do some wrist circles with your arms out, just circling out the wrist. And just move them in a way that feels good. All right, now drop your right hand down. Take your left hand to your left shoulder, and then we're going to move in a circular fashion. Elbow's going to take a big circle. And now circle in the other direction. Unwind. Good. And now we're going to go back through center, point the elbow straight out, reach your arm out, palm facing upwards. And then reach up and lean to the right. And you can have your hand on the back of your head, or you can reach it over your head. And just feel that lift of the left ribs coming up, left shoulder coming up, right shoulder dropping down. And then nice and slow, release the arm by the side. Let it come all the way down, relax the left shoulder. Good. Take your right hand out. Bend your elbow, bring your hand to your right shoulder, and then draw a circle. Ooh, mine made a big old pop. Good. All right, if you have rotator cuffs or any shoulder issues, you might not want to do this one. All right, now circle in the other way. So unwind it, go backwards or forwards, whichever one you weren't doing. Cultivating that balance of forward motion and reverse motion, and then bring your arm back out to the side, extend the arm out and reach it up. And lean to the left, hand on the back of the head or reaching over your head. Left shoulder's relaxed, right ribs are lifting up. And again, see if you can lift through your neck so the neck doesn't crunch in, but like kind of lifting. Press down to the floor with your feet. And now return the right arm out and back down. Very nice. All right. Now we're going to keep the hands down by the hips. And then we're going to sweep the arms forward and reach up, both arms up over the head. Lift both rib cage, lift both shoulders, and touch the ceiling almost. Now exhale, arms come forward and down by the hips. Relax both shoulders. And we'll do a couple of these. Move with your breath. So your inhalation brings your arms all the way up to the top. Once you reach to the ceiling, pause that breath, pause the arms. Exhale, arms soften and come down, down, down on that exhale. Draw the belly in. And now do a couple of these on your own. The inhale lifts you up. Pause at the top. The exhalation softens and you draw the belly in. Inhale, think of fanning your fire. Try to keep your gaze straight so you don't move the head. We'll move the head in just a minute, but let's just reach up. You can try some of that ujjayi breathing. That's the inhale and exhale out of the nose. In case your nose is stopped up, please breathe through your mouth. Don't want anybody passing out from not breathing well. Very good. Two more of these. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we soften and lower, belly in. Last one. Inhale, extension up. Exhale, soften and relax. Good. Pause here for just a second. Relax your shoulders. Scoot back just a bit. And now we're going to take the arms out to the side. So palms are facing inward to by your hips. And then we're just going to lift up, inhale out to the side right here. And then exhale, press the air down. Inhale. Exhale. So think of a feather floating back to the ground. So it's like just light as air. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, softening and down. And just try a couple of these. Again, the inhalation, you go up and pause. Exhalation, down and pause. As if you're flying. Now maybe go a little higher. Arms come up maybe over your shoulders. Notice your shoulder blades. When you move the arms upwards, can you feel the extension of the spine? You go up even higher out to the sides. Let's do two more together. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, make a big one. Let's fold over our legs now. Hands to your shins. Lie your belly on your legs if you can, and just let your shoulders, arms relax, and look, gaze down in between your feet. So we'll hold this for a couple breaths here. This is supposed to be your counter pose, your relaxation pose. So if it causes any discomfort, make some modifications, figure out what will make it feel better. All right, so from here, we're going to press down all 10 toes and heels into the ground. Look forward, reach your arms out in front of you like you're flying, and then pull the arms up, straighten the spine. Exhale into cactus arms, elbows back, heart lifts forward, neck extension upwards. And you can feel a little baby back bend here. Now bring the elbows together in front of you so the spine goes straight now. Now elbows out to the side, and now we're just going to take some twist. Feet are rooted, your sit bones are rooted into the chair. And take nice and slow twist. Ooh. God, really working on our back today. Lengthening through the spine. So notice if you're feeling any discomfort and back off if you are. Slower, more mindful movements. As always, if you have any injuries or discomfort, we're not trying to aggravate them, but trying to soften and relax. Very good. I hope this is feeling good to you. All right. Next time your left elbow comes forward, take it to your right knee, extension through the right arm behind you, or hold on to the back of the chair. Lift your head up and twist. So left shoulder's coming in front of the right shoulder. Trying to extend through the crown of your head. Breathe. Think of breathing all the way down into your pelvis, your midsection, and your chest. Good. Now we'll release that pose back out to cactus arms and take a couple more twists side to side before we twist to the left. All right, now next time your right elbow comes forward, drop your right hand to the left leg, extension out the left arm, or hold onto the back of your chair. Lift up, sit nice and tall. Squeeze your inner thighs together so the legs are bound, feeling like they're drawing in. Lift your head up and kind of deepen the twist on your exhalation. So the inhale lifts you up. Exhalation, deepen. All right, nice and slow. We'll come out of this and back out to cactus arms. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit of that in your spine. Good. Keep twisting, just a couple more of these. And now we're going to slow down our twist nice and slow. And then bring our hands forward and our elbows to our thighs. So arms reach out. You're making this kind of a skier slope in the back. Point the crown of your head forward. Suck your belly in and feel that pelvic tilt as you jet your head forward. So the spine is nice and long. Don't look up, look straight ahead. So maybe 3 or 4 feet in front of you on the floor. So feeling the stretch in the back. Breathe. And now we'll take an inhalation. And then exhale, hands come down and go into that forward fold. Deepen your fold. A little bit further stretch in the spine. Two more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, we'll rise up. Bring your left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze in. And then exhale, lower the left knee. Let's take it on the right side now. Right knee, squeeze and hold the shin. And lower that down. Let's do a couple more of these. Left knee in. And lower. Right knee in. Lower left knee. And lower right knee. And lower. Now pause here in your Tadasana pose. Inhale the arms up to extended mountain. Reach up through your fingertips. And then hinge at the waistline where we were working just a minute, holding the knees, and reach out into a thunderbolt. So this is the same thing here. We're just extending the arms out. Do you feel the slope in the low back, extension through the arms and the head, so you're feeling nice and stable? Smile here. This is a really challenging pose. Now exhale, arms come down to the shins or to your feet. Let the head drop if it feels good in your neck. And take another couple breaths. Now as we come up, we'll extend our arms out in front of us, arms, biceps by your ears, back to thunderbolt, nice and low. Now reach straight up, bringing your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, hands in front and come down to your waist. So we're gonna do a couple cycles of that sequence. Do as much or as little as you need to get what you want out of the practice. So we'll start here. Inhale, arms up, mountain, Tadasana, hinge at the waist, thunderbolt, or Utkatasana. Now hands come down, head comes down, fold, reach forward, arms come out by your ears, press down into your feet, lift up, squeezing your belly in, exhale, arms down by your hips. Okay, we'll do it again. Inhale, arms straight up, lean forward at the hips, jut out like your thunderbolt. Hands come down by your legs. Look under your chair if you want a little bit more neck. And sweep your arms forward, back to your really low Utkatasana thunderbolt. Press into your feet, rise straight up. Hands come down by the hips. Ooh, that felt nice and good. Let's do it one more time. You're getting good at it. Inhale, arms reach up. Hinge at the waist. Shift forward. Smile here. And then exhale brings you down. Empty it out. Bring your arms back forward, up by your head. Press into the feet, strong belly, arms straight up overhead. Exhale, hands by your hips. Good. Lift your left knee up. We'll give it another squeeze. Now take your left hand and hold on the knee behind the knee crease there. So you're going to bring the knee in and then lower it. So we're just going to lift and lower, holding the knee. I'll show you on this side. My hands underneath the knee crease. So you're going to inhale. No, I'm sorry. You exhale in, push it out. So you're just bringing it in. Your arm goes straight when the leg goes out longer. When the knee comes closer to the chest, the elbow bends. Ooh, I don't know why this works so good, but boy, do I feel it. We exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale. When you've had enough, we'll lower that left leg. Let it rest. Let's do the other side. Right hand goes underneath the knee crease. Free, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Bring it out and in. Very small movements, but boy, do they get into that low belly. When you've had enough, we rest. Sit tall, close your eyes. Take a couple breaths here. Again, just observing our body so that we can better understand how we work. Notice if you're able to breathe smoothly. We just want our prana, our breath, to flow through us nice and gentle. All right, now we're going to move into our warrior poses. So turn to take your right leg and turn off to the right side. Left knee is pointing towards 12 o'clock. So right knee's, is that 6 or 3 o'clock for you guys? So you've got this angle. And we're going to take our right hand, place it on the right leg. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Touch the ceiling with the left arm. Now slide the right arm down, reach over your head or hold the back of your head. And see if you can lift up the left shoulder, dropping the right shoulder down. So even the forearm can be here on the leg. It's called extended side angle. And now we'll bring that arm back up, lift your chest, extend out the left arm, take it to the left side of the seat of your chair. And now we're going to reverse this warrior. Right palm goes up, look at your palm first, and then bring it up. And then you can reach straight up with it or reach behind you. So this is nice and neutral. This is the advanced version. We're reaching back. Notice what's happening in the right hip, the right knee. Can you keep that leg stable? Now let's come back into our neutral warrior, both arms out to a T. Let's go back into extended side angle. Right hand to right leg, left arm straight up. or advance, reaching over the head. Sit bones are firmly rooted. You don't want one hip to come off the chair. And now we'll come back out to a T. Left hand down, right arm up. Back out to a T. Now we're going to take a little twist. Turn so that your left hand comes forward, your right hand is back. And now keep your legs stable and twist. Little helicopter arms. I know your feet want to move, but imagine they're stuck there. Now, next time your left hand comes towards your right knee, hold it here and lean both hands hold onto the right knee and lean down over the right leg. Check the left foot, make sure it's not moving as you lean to the right. Big side body stretch here. Press into your feet, rise back up. And then we'll lift up the right knee, step it back in to meet the left. Sit tall. Readjust so you can feel neutral. One more breath in. Exhale it out. Lift up the left knee, give it a squeeze, and then move it over here to the left. So now left foot is out to the side. Right knee is at 12 o'clock, going forward. And we'll start here with our extended side angle. Use your left elbow or left hand on the left knee for stability. Reach up with the right arm, lifting up the ribs, stretching the spine upwards. Now, option to lean over to the left with the right arm or hold the back of the head. So you feel this nice stretch between the rib and the hip here. Keep breathing. Sometimes these poses get challenging and then we forget to breathe. All right, return out to warrior two arms extended out. We're going to turn the left palm up, right hand to the seat of the chair, left hand straight up, reaching to the sky, feet rooted. And then if you like to add on, you can reach over your head for that reverse peaceful warrior. Try to keep your knees stable. Beautiful, ladies. Love it. Out to the side, warrior two arms to your extended side angle. See if you can find just a little bit more lift, more length. What can you challenge yourself today? Or if you need to back off because you've got some inflammation going on, just take note of that. Good. We'll return back to warrior two, to peaceful warrior. Right hand reaches up. Maybe it reaches over your head. Back out to warrior two. And then left hand to your leg. Oh, reach out maybe even deeper this time for that extended side angle. And now back through center. And now we helicopter our arms for the twist. I should make my husband do a cameo. He's running through my background now. Doesn't that feel good to twist? Good. Now, next time your right hand comes towards the left knee, bring it there. Take your left hand with it. And now we're going to lean and extend over your left leg. Nice big stretch. Try to keep your sit bones from coming up off your chair. Keep breathing. Nice and slow. Rise up. Lift up your left knee and bring it back in to meet the right. Pause here for just a second. Take a couple deep breaths. Let the arms and hands and hips relax. Maybe even close your eyes for a second. Just check back in with your body and your breath and how you're feeling. So before we move to our standing postures, it might be nice to do a couple neck rolls. So maybe you want to windshield wiper your neck a little, your chin side to side. Kind of roll the head. Just a gentle massage for your neck and your cervical spine. Good. Now come back through center. Pause. Sit nice and tall. All right, grab a sip of water and meet me beside your chair on the right side. So at the beginning of our practice, we were sitting and we were holding our low belly and we were drawing it in. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it standing. All right, so feet on the ground, but not just on the ground, because they're always on the ground, right, when we walk, but intentionally feeling the edges of your feet, feeling where you can kind of grip the toes with the floor that's beneath you. Maybe even noticing the arches of your feet and where the heels are. And for some of us, we have strange, our hips may not be exactly perfect, so there may be some tension drawn to one side because of that. So you just want to try to get your pelvis as neutral as possible. Try not to lock out your knees so that it can, energy and blood flow can still come. But this awareness of just standing still. Now take one hand and hold onto your low belly, so underneath your belly button. And you're going to inhale from this area, from all the way down here. I want you to inhale. Now exhale. Now move your hand to above your belly button. Now inhale all the way from the down here up to the belly button. Exhale. Now move your hand to your heart. So just above, just below your collarbones. So you're going to inhale from here to here to here. So it's moving up your spine. So think of lengthening those vertebrae, stacking one on top of the other. So inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold here. Exhale, draw the belly in. Now do that 2 more times on your own. So we'll inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. One more time. Inhale, low belly. Inhale, mid. Inhale, chest. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Gorgeous. All right. Step your right foot out to the side. So we're coming into a wide stance. And we're going to start by turning so you're out in a wide stance. You may have to adjust your length. Then we're going to take the left foot, point it, turn it to the chair. So the toes point under the chair. And now we're going to bend into that left knee. Left hand is going to come to the chair. Right hand is going to come to the hip. And I want you to think about rotating that right shoulder back. If it feels good to you, look up for just a second and just feel the stretch in the side body. Good. Now lift up, straighten the left knee. And now we'll bring our arms out to a T. We're going to add on to that little sequence. Bend into your left knee, left hand to the seat of the chair or the top of the chair, and extension through the right arm. If that's too much, hold the back of your head. Bend into the left knee. If you can go deeper, slide back that right foot. So you may want to make your stance wider. Think of length through the side body. Back of the spine is nice and long. You can even jut your arm over your right ear. And try to get shoulder stacked over shoulder if that's possible. Notice what's happening in the left knee. You want it to point the kneecap to the seat of the chair. Well, you could take whatever option works for you. Now straighten the legs, arms out to a T, lower the arms down by your hips. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms out to a T. Bend into your left knee, left hand to the chair, right arm up. Lean back. So look up here. Now reach your arm over your head if you want to add on and look down to your left hand. So the neck looks down. Inhale, press into both feet, reach your arms back out to a T, straighten the left knee, bring your hands down, turn your left toes forward. Good. Now we'll take our hands to both hips and then bring yourself into a flat back. Soft knees, don't lock out the knees, look forward 3 feet in front of you on the ground. And bend into the knees, lift your hips. Lift your shoulders over your hips. Good. Step that right foot in to meet the left. Stand nice and tall. Bring your hands down. And then come into extended mountain, arms up overhead. Lift to the sky. Press into the feet, reach up through the arms. Hands come in front of you, and then soften the shoulders down. Good. Let's step to the other side of the chair. Start into Samasthiti, hands by the hips, feet grounded. So just notice which way the toes are pointing. Sometimes it's nice to check them. You think they're going straight ahead, and one of them's like wonkadoodle over there. All right. Now we're going to just change it up just a little bit. So as we reach our arms up, I want you to drop the hips down. So inhale, arms up, bend the knees. So your knees come towards over your toes. Now, let the arms come down, straighten the knees. Just do 2 of those. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, strengthen the low belly. Exhale, arms come down by the hips. Last one. Inhale, this is your Utkatasana. And exhale, hands down. Step out with the left foot. Turn your right toes to under the chair. Okay, option is again to hold the back of the chair or the seat of the chair. So we're going to bend into the right knee, arms out, and then right hand down, left arm up, or actually we started here. So start with your hand on your hip so that you can kind of get control. And any of these options, if the hand up, you can always hold the hip. It's like to start in the easiest one first, just to see where we are. And if you want to look up, you can look up here. Notice what you're feeling in the right inner thigh. Good. Now press into the right foot, extension out, straight. the right knee. Hands come down. I feel like I'm about to do a split because I got socks on. It's cold. Reach out. Bend into the right knee. Right hand down, left arm up. See if you can gaze up on this one. Look towards your left palm if that feels okay in your neck. Good. Arms back out to a T. Straighten the legs. Arms come down. All right, here we go. Getting a little deeper in this one. Inhale, arms out. Bend into the right knee. Right hand to the chair. Left arm reaches up. And then look straight up. Now, if you want to add on, reach the arm over your head towards the right and look down towards your right hand. Good. Press into your feet all the way out to a T. Straighten right knee, turn your right toes forward. Hands behind you this time as opposed to on your hips. So take your hands, interlace them behind you or hold them to your shirt. Roll the shoulders back. Bend the knees slightly and come into your flat back. So your back is nice and flat and straight, and your shoulders are pulling back away from your head. Knees are soft. Push out through your tailbone. See if you can push your booty out just a little bit. Good job. Now, if you want to, you can release the bind and take your hands to the floor or to your knees. Your shins, wherever it feels good, just for that forward fold here. When you're ready, you'll bring your hands back to your knees or your hips. Lift your shoulders up first and straighten your legs. We'll step the left foot in and release the hands down by your side. Nice, big, tall mountain pose. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sit down. So we started just a different way. Bend into the knees, arms are up. Good. Lower the hands, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands, straighten the legs. 2 more. Inhale, building heat. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, balance. Step, we'll go back to the right. Step out with the left. Turn your right toes under the chair. Right hand to this, actually, turn your back heel towards the chair. So we're going to scratch that. Start all over. Face your left side of your chair. I want you to step back with your left foot. There you go. Just getting there a different way. Now, take your hands to the seat of the chair. Lift up that back left leg. Now, bend into the right knee, touch down left foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Do it again. Both hands to the chair, lift up the back left leg. Warrior 3. Bend into the right leg, reach up. Last time, we'll do it 3 times. Hands back to the chair, lift up the left leg. Option here is to extend the right arm. So left leg's back, right arm's forward. Take which option works for you. Bend into your right knee. We touch back down, warrior 1. Hands come by the hips, straighten the right knee, step your feet together. Now we go to the other side. Give me just a second to get there. And both hips are facing towards the chair. Then we step back. Let's see, step back with we just did the left leg back, so we're step back with the right leg this time. Okay. Bend into Left knee, warrior one. Hands come down to the chair, lift up, back leg. Touch down, knee bent. Let's do it again. Hands to the seat of the chair. Lift up that back leg extension. Bend and lower. One more. Yeah, lift out through that leg. Option to take the left arm forward. Woo! And gently touch down, back foot, reach up. And step your back foot in, hands come down by the hips. Good. All right. Turn back towards the front of the room. Actually, turn behind. I'm all over the place today. I want to do so much. We don't have time for everything. All right, stand behind your chair. Go into downward facing dog. This should feel good since we've done a lot of back stuff today. Walk your feet back. Stretch out your arms in front of you. And maybe make just some little adjustments, swaying your hips or holding still. Good. Now see if you can tilt your pelvis just a little bit so that your buttocks, your tailbone points up and your arms sink down to get deeper into the hamstrings and in the shoulders. Nice. Now moving into some hips. So rise up through your head, through your arms, and step your right foot to the outside and your left foot out to the outside. So your feet look like frog feet. You step out into a frog. Hold on to the chair, drop down your hips, and then straighten your legs. And we're going to squat and straighten. Two more. Can you go low? Can you go up? Woo! That coming up's the hard part. So this is a full indie squat, but you might not be there. You might just be here. And now straighten the legs. Woo! Turn the toes forward, toe heel them in. Hands to the top of the chair, and then arms up over the head, extended mountain. Hands come down by the hips. Good. Now let's come back to our chair. Take your time getting there. We're studying yoga, which comes from India, and my husband's like, I keep wanting to go there so I can see, the birthplace of it. And my husband's like, you'll never make it because they don't have a lot of bathrooms. They have the squatters. And I'm like, but I work these thighs. I can do it. One day, right? All right. We'll sit back nice and tall. Can you catch your breath? Maybe even feel your pulse a little bit. Maybe it's increased. You got your heart rate up some today, which is my hope. And now we're going to end with a couple more twists. So your knees are going to fall to the right, and you're going to look to the left and take your hands to your legs, your hips, wherever it feels good to you, and just kind of turn. Let your knees kind of slide. If you're reclined on your back, if you're in supine, you're just going to do the same thing. Instead of being in the chair, you're going to be on the floor with your spine on the ground. So again, try to push your knees to the right. And get a little deeper. There you go. So you just want to kind of maybe turn your knees a little deeper to the right. Breathe here. You probably have heard in yoga before they say twisting is detoxing. I don't know if I really believe that, but what I do believe, detoxing maybe, it helps with your digestion. So we know we have large and small intestines in this area of our body where we're twisting. and we're moving our internal organs around, and by moving them in massages, and by massaging it's going to make things flow better. So hopefully you're stretching out some spots that haven't been in this direction in a while to help things move smoother. All right, now we're going to come back through center, sitting nice and tall. Maybe you roll out that left shoulder. It might need a little roll. And now we'll move our knees slightly to the left side, kind of turning, twisting to the right. So left hand's going to go out to the outside of your right leg, lift up through your head, and your right hand can hold onto your hip or the chair. Again, we'll keep with this breath, this smooth breath, even though it's a little harder to breathe in a twist. Whew, definitely feeling hot coming from this pose, a little heat. All right, come back through center. Now we're going to take our feet out like frog feet, just like we did behind the chair, but we're going to do it seated. So feet pointing out, and we're going to take our chest forward. So belly's in between the knees. You can hold on to the backs of your knees. You can hold on to your shins. Option is to keep your head straight and lifted, or look under your chair if it feels good. Take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, you'll start to slide your hands back up your legs, shoulders back. I invite you to do any last movements that you need to get settled into your Shavasana shape. So whatever shape you want to be for relaxation. I have my legs out in front of me, hands on my laps. That feels good. If it feels better to lay on the couch or something on the floor nearby, or to put your feet up on something, go for it. And then I'll remind you to think back at the beginning of the practice where I showed you the colors, the wheels, and see if you notice if you feel a little different, maybe, maybe not. But the idea again is self-regulation. Can you regulate yourself? So have you moved into a different state? Different state. Do you feel more alert? Can you feel more present, more here in this time and space? Can you feel more contentment, more patience, more grounded? Breathe in and relax as you exhale out. Just for a few moments, sit here in silence and in peace and cultivate a more happy, a more healthier you. Every emotion is connected with your breath. And if you change the breath, you change the rhythm, you can change the emotion. All right, nice and slow, bring yourself back into this time and space again. Take a bigger sip in with through your nose or mouth with your inhale. And soften and exhale out. Begin to rock your head side to side. Maybe stretch out through your arms or your legs. And then bring yourself back into a nice, tall, seated shape. We'll finish out our practice, bringing our hands to prayer as we always do. It's with honor and great gratitude. I thank each of you for practicing with me and giving me the opportunity to share these teachings with you that I find so valuable. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Thanks. I put back up on the screen that chart if you guys wanted to look at it again. You can come off mute and maybe tell me what you're thinking.
Yes, I'm in a better place.
You moved more to gold?
Yes. Thank you, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. That was great.
Good job, Mary. You do awesome. Very proud of my ladies.
It's a good group.
It is. Y'all do so well together.
Yeah.
How are you, Diane? You're on mute. You're on mute, Diane. Oh, we can't hear her.
I'm fine. I missed a couple of sessions. I had company and been busy. So, and I gained about 5 pounds.
Ah. All right.
So I'm back on track here, not eating, doing yoga, walking.
Well, I'm glad you had some good times with your family and friends. That's so
Yeah.
important for our health.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
You take care. Everybody have a nice
Weekend. Take care.
Bye.
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 Bye. Okay. Bye, Maria.